house.
Okay, so I might end up redoing my starter video. Okay. You know what? Okay. I was watching, I think his name is Carl Jobitz. He's a really big guy in the street, speedrunning community, and I was like, okay, so he's now getting sued by Billy Mitchell. Okay. I wonder how long a Queensland judge, because Queensland, Australia, will actually stand for Billy Mitchell's, stuff. How long will he, allow Billy Mitchell to, do his normal manipulation type stuff? And I'm like, I damn well know he's been told several times in America that you can't just do what you're doing. Like, we do have laws here for a reason, and, most judges really don't like it when you do break the law. Like, no matter who you are, and no matter how good you say you are at Donkey Kong or the original Mario Brother thing, yeah, I really don't care what he does. In my mind, really, he plays a meaningless game he chooses to hang on to a meaningless game that, may have revolutionized everything, but it doesn't help the fact that I still don't like him, and I still will never like him, because he's kind of an asshole. Like, I'm an asshole, but I'm not a sue you asshole. Like, I'm not that type of asshole who will just try to sue you. Like, he's trying to sue, first of all, his first mistake was trying to sue try to sue the same company in 2 different states, which was his mistake and sort of against the law, or it's not against the law, but Florida statute really screwed him on that one. And also, in most places, defamation lawsuits don't necessarily either have proof or if they did have proof, the proof doesn't matter because the judge really just doesn't care. He'll just dismiss your case. Like, go to someone like Judge Judy. She'll listen. Call you an idiot, but she'll listen. if you get what I mean. such a small bacon. Okay, so I get lag this way. I also get lag this way, but the lag isn't coming from here. Let's head someplace else. Oh, we'll always take a red deer when I do see it. But it's like when he's suing Carl Jarvis, and it's like it's him and that dude who says that he got like 32. I think it was like 32 seconds on like a game where it was impossible, which I damn well know he was lying. And if he fucking tries to sue me, he won't get very far. Can't even remember his name, he was so worthless, fuck. Love to see him come and try to beat my ass for it, too. Because I do, not only could I kick your ass, but I also have people, you know, who will just beat you with shoes. I know a lot of Spanish people. And I know a lot of Spanish, I know a lot of, Mexicans, hell, I know a lot of white women who, if I just say, he likes to hurt dogs, you'll just die. He likes to kick puppies. No, he said the forbidden word that will get me killed. Yes, I did. Now suffer. I'm in a weird mood today. God, I saw Bunny. But that's the thing, is that when you start suing people, like, I understand if, you know, you say that your oh so wondrous shitty fucking record on a game is end all be all and you're the best video game player ever. I mean, I could say that too, because my friends think I'm amazing at video games, but, like, dude, most people don't care if you had witnesses while you I'm joking. I don't even know if he cheated. I don't care if he cheated. Okay? I don't even care about the guy. The only reason I know who he is because Peter Dinkle played him in a goddamn movie. Or a character like him in a goddamn movie in Pixel. Which, in general, Peter Dinkle was probably the most famous person there. Fucking love Peter Dinkle. He's great. Like, really, out of the whole cast, the only one I really did care about was Peter Dinkle. Because he's the normal video game jackass who loves to cheat. If he can't win normally, fuck. If he can't win normally, he'll fucking cheat. yeah, the thing is that, you know, a lawsuit will only get you so far in certain places. Like, if you were to sue, you know, someone in New York for, you know, roughing you up, if you offended them in some way, then, you know, okay, you may have a right there. But, depending on what you did, a judge is gonna be like, what did you do? What did you do? I said forget about it. Get the hell out of here. All things they don't say, by the way. That will get your ass kicked there. It's kind of like coming to Minnesota and saying, don't you know, we'll drop the Minnesota nice and just drop your ass. Although there are a few places where they do say, you know, stuff like they would in the movies. Like, in New Orleans, they do say, well, I guarantee. They say it all the time. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, depending on where you are, really, the laws are different, and I think he should know that. And I know that Carl Jobist is not going to give this dude, like, 150,000 in Australian dollars, which I think their dollar is what is ruling right now, I believe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Because America and Canada either go by our dollar, Canada's dollar, which is what their dollar is worth, or Australia's dollar, which would be what their dollar is worth. Which, you know, whatever. Who cares? But I don't necessarily think that Billy Mitchell is gonna get very far in Australia. Like, not only, although his Carl Jobis' most recent video said that not only is he getting sued and the lawsuit is getting worse, but he does have Notch helping him. So yeah, that Notch. He does have Notch helping him, and all that, and I'm like, okay, cool, Notch is helping. Because even Notch thinks that this dude's a douche. Like, come on. It's like, really? It's like, really, even Notch, when the Notch thinks that you're a douche, you got yourself a problem. Like, dude, I understand that no. The thing is if Billy Mitchell wins against, who is it? Against Twin Galaxies, it will more than likely kill. It will more than likely kill speedrunning. And that's just my thought, is it might actually just kill speedrunning. Because then everybody thinks that speedrunners are douchebags. There are people who just want this over. Everybody was mad at Twin Galaxies before because they just wanted it over. But now everybody just wants Billy Mitchell to give up because Billy Mitchell is doing something wrong. He is intentionally probably going to fuck over a whole community of people who, first of all, will just straight up drop him, I believe, once this is all over, because he's just an asshole. He is nothing but an asshole. This ain't defamation. There are videos of him being an asshole. There are millions, billions of videos of him being an asshole. There's a whole documentary of him being an asshole. Okay? Dude, your only claim to fame is King of Kong. Your only fame is King Kong's one older game. And you play no other games besides that. Okay, dude? At least I go and play video games of different calibers at different times. Like, Little Bacon, Mini Bacon, Ugly Bacon, Tiny Bacon, and Worthless Bacon. Like, I'm just trying to think what he gains from this. That's the thing, is that Twin Galaxies is his private fucking company. They could tell him no. Like, okay, I've seen the videos, and I've seen the girder toe, I've seen all this stuff, and I watched it extensively last night with me mom. And I bet you his one retort to me would be, well, you live with your mom, and I say, and you became rich off a worthless game. Shut the fuck up, you're a loser. I would probably straight up call him a loser to his face. Both him and that other dude who looks like he's just a worse version of Ron Jeremy. Except for he doesn't help ladies get pleasure. He makes them have displeasure just by looking at his ugly face. Ooh. And the thing is even if I do get famous one of these days, this really can't come back on me, because what I'm saying is all opinion, and I am allowed to have an opinion. But then that's the thing. Back to the Jobbist being canceled thing. It's like, okay, he's being canceled because the dude who he knew before, and it's like, he had a podcast before this. It was short. It wasn't very long. Who the dude this pussy. The dude who he was working with is a pussy. Okay, he is the type of dude that once just a little bit of trouble happens, he's like, hold on, guys, I need to breathe, I need to grab my inhaler. That's the type of dude he is. He's the dude who shouldn't be playing video games and shouldn't be doing anything but sitting in his room cuddling bubble wrap, because he's a bitch. Okay, he's nothing but a bitch. I may not have a wife yet, I may not have anybody yet, I may not even be married or have kids yet, but I know a bitch when I see a bitch, and I call out a bitch when I see a bitch. It's like, he's a bitch, okay? He dumps someone over being in the same thing, being in the same, what is it? Being in the same Discord server as a known, or he was a right-wing, a known, he said horrible anti-Semitic shit. But where's the mail? Email? And it's like, okay, you know, people, as he said, I'm not his friend. I don't even like him. He's an asshole. And it's like, yeah, he's getting canceled for what other people say. Oh, he's also getting canceled for the word Jap, which has many different meanings nowadays. My mom says it means Jewish American princess. Everybody else from like World War II and from like World War II knows it as, you know, Japanese, as a derogatory word for Japanese, and it's like, okay. He is also getting canceled for having cancer, for having scars all over his body from the multiple surgeries and the cancer that he's had and has been sick with since he was a kid. Which, you know, the people who are canceling him for that are proven to have micro penises. There are people who are canceling him just because it's funny. Okay, that's the thing, is that Apollo Legend, I found out, like, he was one of my favorite YouTubers for a while, and I was wondering why he wasn't posting anymore. I recently just found out that he killed himself, and I'm like, okay, whoa, why? And I looked into why Apollo Legend did that. It wasn't Billy Mitchell's fault, I'm just gonna say that. But he was suing him. It turns out, I don't get it. I really don't get why he did. Like, he was the dude, it sounded like he wasn't, you know, necessarily the nicest person. Okay, everybody treats somebody like a saint when they're dead, but when they're alive, oh no, they're an asshole. And that's the thing, is that, you know, from what it sounded like, his videos were good. He did have good videos. It's just, you know, I found out later that, you know, most of his videos were not exactly the most truthful. If you get what I mean. Bacon. Other bacon. And then no bacon I want. On to the next river bacon. And he wasn't exactly the nicest person. Someone called, I think his name is like Dark Viper something? Dark Viper AU. One of Reckful's friends. Like, Reckful was one of his friends. And when Reckful died, the dude was just a wreck, and it's... No, there's no pun there. Fuck off. He was just... He was done for a bit. When I heard Reckful died, I was like, oh. I knew who Reckful was for the longest goddamn time. And I'm not even gonna say he was the reason I started streaming. Nah, he's not even close to the reason I started streaming. I started streaming because, you know, the Dry Bread, go watch him. I think his, it should be the Dry Bread gameplay and streams. I should leave a link to his channel one of these days. Yeah, he doesn't really need my help, but he does some good work. He actually does make he makes fantastic videos. Okay, so, as I was saying, and it's like, okay, Rexel died, Apollo Legend died, and he blamed, I think his name was like Dark Viper AU, blamed Dark Viper AU for pushing him that way, and it's like, okay, you can blame people for you killing yourself, and everything, and whatever, you may have been an asshole in life, but, you know, people correcting you is not assholism. People correcting you when you're wrong is not assholism and not even a remotely close good reason to kill yourself. So... people don't even start giving me hate for it. Like, his fans can come, it's just more views for me. And it's like, you know, really, okay, the man's dead, yeah. And? He was an asshole. A complete and utter asshole. He was also, I think someone said, very, very racist too. I don't remember, okay, anything from the video last night. It was a weird, weird video. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I kind of regret watching this guy now. Like, I feel like, okay, it's my mistake for, you know, putting my trust in his videos. Are these a Mufalana? These Mufalon? These are Mufalon. Female Mufalon. And it's like, okay, I feel bad that he's dead, but then, it didn't sound like he really, you know, made many friends while he was alive, and most of the friends he made were even worse than he was. Like, and that's me just being, you know, honest on a, and I really do hate saying this word, wholesome degree. Where I'm trying to see this from both sides, where, you know, I can't forgive the racism. I can't forgive really anything when it comes to, you know, racism, since, you know, I've had my fair share of racism sploon towards me when I was younger. I don't condone racism. Any racism I feel, like, even if it's from, like, someone I like, will get their ass kicked. And more than likely just be kicked out of my life. I'll just kick you out. You're done after the severe ass beating I'm gonna give you. Like, come on. Okay, back in the day, like way back in the day, Jive Turkey used to be seen as an insult. Yeah, and you got your ass kicked for it. Okay. And no, racism isn't like saying Jive Turkey. Jive Turkey gets you significantly less of a beating than calling me the N-word. Like, yeah, how do I put this? I feel almost like, you know, when someone, I feel like when certain people kill themselves, I feel like they're doing it. I feel like they're doing it as a coward's way out, and that's just, you know, more of what I was taught is like, you know, you kill yourself because you are a coward. And that's just more of my side on it, is like, the people who kill themselves and who are in general pain, like Robin Williams, Anthony Bourdain, and all those people who are loved very much. And I'm gonna be honest here, Anthony Bourdain was treated like absolute and utter dog water. Like, by people, he was treated like absolute shit for the drinking addiction he had. Something that, you know, necessarily... Everybody says, oh, a drug addiction's worse than a drinking addiction, and they're both an addiction that are heavy, 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 heavy things. And, like, everybody says, oh, Kurt Cobain killed himself. And okay, he might have killed himself and he might fucking not have. Unless you have, like, super extendo arms with a shotgun, there's no way you're killing yourself. Unless you have, like, very, very, very long arms, there's no way you're killing yourself. That's just my theory. Someone might have killed him, or I feel like someone might have killed him. Heath Ledger, he killed himself. He's not a coward. No. He had a addiction that, you know, didn't really keep him alive. He didn't feel like... He really didn't kill himself. He overdosed, really. What I'm getting at is that certain people who do kill themselves are cowards, okay? I feel like Apollo Legend fits that mold in my mind, where he killed himself because he didn't want to deal with all the stuff that was going on. Simple. That's just my thought. And don't come at me saying, oh, he had depression. I don't doubt that. Okay? But his actions before he died don't say that he didn't quite do it because he was depressed, okay? Certain actions before you do end your life, like if you molest a child or you get caught for molesting a child, you get caught cheating, you get caught doing this, you get caught doing that. No. You kill yourself because you're a coward then. Okay? At that moment, you are a coward in my mind. Simple. Like, come on. After you kill like 700 people, or 7 people even, and you kill yourself and it's labeled a murder-suicide, yeah, you're a fucking coward. You're nothing but a coward. Okay? There are certain instances where people are bullied to death. Okay. From what I can tell, Apollo wasn't. No matter what he would like to say. Okay. Can this game quit? And Wreckful, from what I could tell, he was fantastic. He was a fantastic human being. He made mistakes, but he was fantastic. Because everybody makes mistakes. That's what you guys gotta understand, is everybody does make mistakes. I make mistakes, you make mistakes. Still don't get how I can't cook pasta correctly. I can cook sketty okay. I could cook spaghetti okay, but for some reason I can't cook the macaroni correctly. I've forgotten why I can't do that. Because my macaroni always turns out, you know, all mushy and stuff, and I'm like, fuck. It's always mushy and it's always fucking obnoxious. But ignore that. But it's like, you know, you can't call someone a coward for killing themselves after they've been bullied. And from what I see, Apollo Legend wasn't necessarily bullied. He was told you can't do that, and he didn't like it, so he put himself in the forever box. Okay, he was basically told you were wrong, so he killed himself, and I feel like, and I might be wrong. If I find out later, I'll correct myself. But, from what I saw, and Viper AU's video, which... Dark Viper AU's video, which I don't care if you don't like him. He's my only source on this, for now, that he killed himself because he was upsetty spaghetti. Like, he might have generally been depressed at that moment when he killed himself. Okay, it doesn't give him the excuse to be a complete and utter twat. Okay, like, you can be a twat all you want, but when you kill yourself after being a twat, you're a twat forever. That's how you die. You die a twat. You die a nice, juicy, wet twat. And now we see the death of two big things. Like, I'm not even gonna justify myself. There is no justification for what I'm saying. But from what I saw, like, you know, the last few days or so of his death, he wasn't exactly the nicest human being. Like, I mean, stuff you do before your death or before you kill yourself is, you know, sometimes the most important stuff, because when you do, you know, do it, it probably will help you more to look like a good guy than, you know, some dude who is literally yelling and screaming at people. Which, you know, hope you guys know that I'm not that type of person to do that. So whatever I actually do before my death sentence it will more than likely either be I'm an asshole, of course, which of course I'm gonna die an asshole, or oh, he actually did something nice for me. Which, I mean, okay. Might as well go along here. Like, I feel awful that, you know, Apollo died, but it's kind of hard to feel bad hearing what he did before he did die. Get what I mean? It would, okay, I'm gonna be honest. It would be like Keemstar dying. I'm gonna be hella honest, I don't think I could be sad. If I'm gonna be honest. Like, down home, 100% honest, I don't think I could be sad because like, because he's such an asshole, okay? He really is an asshole. And that's bad to say, because he just really is just a plain old asshole. And I don't like him. And anybody who tells me, oh, you have to like him, he really is just a good guy. No, I don't. If people won't like me for stuff I've done in the past, or stuff people have said I've done in the past, then I don't then I don't have to like him for what he's done. Might as well. Let's just head on.
You've got the hunter's sense. Follow those tracks.
Okay, so... And everybody's canceling him because, oh no, he likes penis jokes. Okay, so I love how when one person does a penis joke, it's in good taste. But when other people do penis jokes, it's all of a sudden a dirty, dirty thing. Like, if your pastor was to do a penis joke, everybody would laugh. But if the local drunk guy was to do it, he would end up in jail. Like, how does that make sense? Okay, how about this? If your local pastor or vicar or whatever you want to call them molests a child and they don't get in trouble for it, okay, they don't get in trouble for it, and... But then, okay, a man down the street says, "Oh, she had, oh, that girl, that woman looks cute," and he ends up in jail for rape. How does that make sense? Like, he says, "Oh, that girl, that woman over there is cute," and then all of a sudden he's in handcuffs, being treated as a criminal and being treated as a rapist. But it's okay for some to touch it. No, touching kids in general, I'm gonna tell you guys, is not okay. If you do it, I will kill you. Simple. Like, I'm just saying, how come is it okay for, like, someone of the church to touch a little boy or girl, but it's not okay for a black man to say an opinion? Like, can someone tell me how it is okay for some college student, college swimmer not having his life ruined by a rape charge? Okay. But the woman saying, "I want him off the property, I want him off here, off that. He's beating me, he's hurting me, he's doing this, he's doing that." How is that okay? Bet you no one has an answer. Do you want to know why? Because people don't like answering those questions. Those are questions that make them uncomfortable, a brew. Or, like, how is it okay for... How is it not okay for someone of color to drive, but then, you know, but a white person of the same age and same social standing to do whatever they want, like swerve and hit things and possibly kill many, many kids on the way? How is that okay? How is it okay for them to drive erratically, to basically put other people's lives in the danger room, but it's not okay for someone of another color to do so? Is it maybe because our justice system is racist? Is it maybe because our justice system hasn't fixed itself since the cowboy times where black people are bad and white people are good? Maybe is it because this, that, and the other thing? Maybe is it because that no one actually wants to change, and change is just something that is outwardly bad to most people? Or is it just that I'm imagining all the stuff that I'm seeing on the news? Which I couldn't be. 700 other people are seeing the same fucking thing. Like, I'm just trying to think of just the huge gap between what white people can do and what black people can do. Because that gap is what is making it so equality doesn't work. Because as soon as we fix the race equality problem, all other equality follows after that. And I think another reason people don't want equality, and I know some people who think equality and equity are the same thing, but, you know, Voldemort's an idiot. The thing is that I think a lot of people don't want equality in the world because if equality comes to the world, status does... No, Status would still matter, but at the same time it wouldn't, if you get what I mean. Okay, that sounds stupid. I'm gonna say this, but when and if equality, it doesn't have to be in my lifetime, it doesn't have to be in the lifetime after mine. Okay, as soon as, you know, something like that would take effect, like where everybody is equal and is treated equal, or it is punishable by law if you don't treat someone by equally, you lose your status, you lose basically everything if you don't treat everybody equally. You... Minor... Like, I mean, come on. Like, the thing I keep thinking is that if equality did, you know, eventually, you know, come into play, oh, come on. Ooh, hello, sir. Oh, ma'am, sorry. I don't care what your gender is, I'm telling you. And it's like, okay, murder's not gender... murder's equal. They'll kill anybody. There are some murders that will kill anybody and everybody. Like, at the end of the day, the result for murder is the same. You die. White people don't get a different result than black people. They die. Like, there are so many things in this world that are already, you know, semi-close to equal. But people don't want to admit it. Murder's one of them. The sentence for murder is the same whether you're white, black, or other. It's life. It's life or the death penalty. To just, you know, really, if you're gonna get the death penalty, it's more than likely just gonna be life. Because, you're more than likely not going to see that chair or that needle. Oh, hey, Avenge. I'm running tests right now. I'm not really, you know, I mean, I'm taking the trophies that I want, of course. But I'm more testing to see where, you know, the lag is. Because the more... I found out on certain maps that, or on all maps really, where you slow down the most is where the animals have gathered. Like, okay, on this part of the river, I'm not slowing down at all. Because there aren't that many animals here. But I bet you, if I was to go, let's say, someplace else here, I would get a lot more lag. Let's, would be a good place to test it. Let's try right here. Yeah, earlier I was talking about, you know, equality and stuff, like, okay, how is, like, what's gonna happen to the world once equality, you know, kicks in, if equality ever does kick in my lifetime, and it's like, I think there will be, you know, a few riots in the streets, but those people will promptly just lose everything. You mean just kind of like most racists kind of lose everything once they're found out to, you know, like the FedEx guy who refused to, because of his political views, he refused to deliver packages to anybody who had Biden-Harris signs on their Biden-Harris flags around. What's hard to understand? I'm trying to figure out where your message is going to pop up first, because it might not pop up on my universal chat, so... Oh, I think... Okay. So, there's this guy who's been fired from FedEx, yes, from FedEx, the butthole of mail, for refusing to go deliver packages, and this is direct quote, to anybody who has a Biden or Harris flag on their property. Like, he refuses to go, even though legally he can't refuse. As a mail carrier, you legally have to deliver anybody and everybody's packages, whether you like their political views or not. Okay, one lion. Okay, let's head here, even though I hate coming to this area. Let's check the field. Okay, so the test here is going to be which places have the most animals. And the tests I'm running, okay, in general, are going to be the tests of, okay, on which maps do the animals gather in the tiny places. Which, after this, I'm going to go back to Porte Fernando and show you an example of that, because I do have an example of that. Gonna be hella honest about my stream life here. It's like, I feel like when people don't understand what I'm saying, they choose to leave instead of you know, asking the simple question of, what the fuck are you talking about? Simple. Like, I run AMA. I have the AMA tag at all fucking times. Alright, on to some politics now, as I'm also graciously running through this fucking hellhole they called fucking Harshfelden. Fucking hate this place. I don't even know why I'm here. I try to get red deer where I can, and I'm not joking. I try to get red deer from any place that I can because I need one more diamond. One more diamond. Then See how it's heavily lagging? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. In 3, 2, and 1. Really? What happened? Yeah, you know what? So, since that spot isn't really bumping right now, I'm gonna go check some of my drinking spots.
Not all tracks lead to animals, so I always apply the sniff test. If the droppings are fresh, your game is close by. But if you find older droppings, that animal is long gone, and you should look for a more recent trail.
Okay, 99 lives, quit being difficult. Okay, play, sorry, not 99 lives. Okay, play this, quit being difficult.
I'm in a world that feels twice the size of ours. Nothing can stop us 'cause we're far better apart. I'm all alone with not a single one to hold me, but I'm alright with feeling low. So I'll grow strong, still for my own. But am I wrong? Trying to do this on my own, is all this fate all in my head? No, I can't stand the thought of it. Wake me Wake me up, I feel like I'm dreaming. Find my place in a world of feelings. I can't fight if I can't find healing for my heart. I can't find my feelings. Wake me up, I feel like I'm dreaming. Find my place in a world of feelings. I can't fight if I can't find healing for my heart. I can't find my feelings.
Don't think I forgot. Sunday.
Now we grow apart, oh that's just how life goes. We couldn't stop the fact our kingdom's overthrown. But we move on and build a better one from nothing. Now I'm alright with feeling low. So I'll go strong, still for my own. But am I wrong? Trying to do this on my own, is all this fate all in my head? No, I can't stand the thought of it. Wake me up, I feel like I'm dreaming. Find my place in a world of feelings. I can't fight if I can't find healing for my heart. I can't find my feelings. Wake me up, I feel like I'm dreaming. Find my place in a world of feelings. I can't fight if I can't find healing for my heart. I can't find my feelings.
Fashion things than I'm
Wake me up, I feel like I'm dreaming. Find my place in a world of feeling. I can't find if I can't find healing for my heart. I can't find my feelings.
I will be right back. And if anything commercially
I'm sick of hearing the same story. Tales of another time. Encourage yourself, lose your strength. Get lost in between the lines. Echoes from another time. Your words will never die. Your words will never die. I hear them resonate through my mind. Your words will never die. Your words will never die. I'm sick of hearing you say sorry, admitting to all of your crimes. You buried yourself, lost your strength, destroyed all the good in your life. Echoes from another time. Your words will never die. Your words will never die. Hear them resonate through my mind. Your words will never die. 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 Echoes from another time. Your words will never die. Your words will never die. I hear them resonate through my mind. Your words will never die. Your words will never die.
We need calm. The world needs him.
Godzilla will come for him.
when we used to play. I remember back when we used to ride this sleigh. Don't move.
I wouldn't ask you, but I've nowhere left to turn. Now I'm a stranger, it's a headline that I have heard. I've never been the one to withhold my words. If I could take the blows, I'd welcome the hurt. See the truth in my eyes, 'cause I'm falling apart without you. Would you give me a love if I could take it back? I'll take it back. How do I show you that I found the words to say?
Good music.
I wouldn't blame you
But as I was
if
saying,
what you do is walk away, walk away. My only redemption is the fire never died. I don't have to tell you, I can see it in your eyes. And chasing my demons down and conquered my fears. I'm somebody stronger now, not leaving you here.
Okay, guys, I got what I wanted. Okay, so just remember, if this does happen to you, it's not game breaking, it doesn't do anything other than like a fucking game.
You came into my life so unexpected. I guess it's destiny. You know you're just my type, so I'll give you all my loving. Oh, hey. Even if I had me a telescope, I'd never see the love coming. We don't need confirmation on our love from a horoscope. Say the word and I'll come running. I'm on my way with no delay. I follow like a girl all the way. Let them talk and say what they want to say. We know that love is here to stay. Can't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do. Can't nobody love me like you do, like you do, like you do. Love your energy, oh hey. Said I love your energy, oh hey. Your energy, love your energy, oh hey. Said I love your energy, oh hey. Your energy, baby.
Okay, so what I found out is there's only 3 maps that do so this extensively, even option. There's only 3 maps that do so. It's Polite, Yukon, and
Yeah, I take this time just to say how I feel. Gotta keep it so true and keep it so real. Sometimes when I think about it, so surreal. Many of times I reveal that you're so special. I saw your potential the first time that we met. I could never forget. Yeah, all eyes on you when you walked in. I made my move, we started talking. Fast forward, here we are. You stole my heart. You're #1 on my list, girl. You top the charts. Say the word, I'm right there. Cause no one else compares, and nothing else compares to the love that we share. Always by my side, body and Clyde. It's a different type of bond. You're my ride or die. We're living proof, that's straight facts. I reassure you so you know that. Can't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do. Can't nobody love me like you do, like you do, like you do. Love your energy, oh hey. Said I love your energy, oh hey. Your energy, love your energy, oh hey. Said I love your energy, oh hey. Your energy, baby.
Okay, here's a little bit of lag.
with me, so I can show you something you've never seen. And both you and I shouldn't be too shy by letting go for once. Come and be free with me. Just look straight ahead, don't you stay behind, don't stay behind. Trying to make you feel right, 'cause the stars are aligned. Can I make up your mind? Follow me to the light. There is so much we can do in this life.
Where you're at right now.
Let it sink in, this is where we begin. Oh, all that you need to know, now that you understand what I'm trying to show you, is that you and I shouldn't be too shy by letting go for once. Come, let your spirit flow. Just look straight ahead, don't you don't stay behind. Try to make you feel right, 'cause our stars are aligned. Can I make up your mind? Follow me to the light. There is so much we can do in this life. Let it sink in, this is where we begin. Oh, follow me to the light. There is so much we can do in this life. Let it sink in, this is where we begin. Oh,
I like the sounds bears make. They're terrifying when they're aimed at you, but you know. Okay, by the way, the only animals that do not count in this, little pileup that they do here are ducks. Because ducks need water. So, yeah.
I think I know. Don't let it go. I think I know. Don't let it go. to stay. I think I know what I need. Come on, get lost with me. Don't let it go. Don't let it go.
Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. I wouldn't ask you, but I've nowhere left to turn. Now I'm a stranger, it's a headline that I have heard. I've never been the one to withhold my words. If I could take the blows, I'd welcome the hurt. See the truth in my eyes, 'cause I'm falling apart without you. Would you give me your love if I could take it back? I'll take it back. How do I show you that I found the words to say? I wouldn't blame you if what you do is walk away, walk away. My only redemption is the fire never died. I don't have to tell you, I can see it in your eyes. And chasing my demons down and conquered my fears. I'm somebody stronger now, not leaving you here. How do I show you that I
Okay, what needs to happen now is that you actually need to find the spot where the lag is really, really bad. This is one of the maps where you can do that quite easily. This is... Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go travel to the other place where I marked. And hopefully, as I am on my way there, I will find... what I need.
You came into my life so unexpected. I guess it's destiny. You know you're just my type, so I'll give you all my loving. Oh, hey. Even if I have me a telescope, I'd never see this love coming. We don't need confirmation on our love from a horoscope. Say the word and I'll come running. I'm on my way with no delay. I'm far like a girl all the way. Let them talk and say what they want to say. We know that love is here to stay. Can't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do. Can't nobody love me like you do, like you do, like you do. Love your energy, oh yeah. Said I love your energy, oh yeah. Your energy, love your energy, oh yeah. Said I love your energy, oh yeah. Your energy, baby. Yeah, I take this time just to say how I feel. Gotta keep it so true and keep it so real. Sometimes when I think about it, so surreal. Many of times I revealed that you're so special. I saw your potential the first time that we met. I could never forget. Yeah, all eyes on you when you walked in. I made my move, we started talking. Fast forward, here we are. You stole my heart. You're number one on my list, girl. You top the charts. Say the word, I'm right there. Cause no one else compares, and nothing else compares to the love that we share. Always by my side, Bonnie and Clyde. It's a different type of bond. You're my ride or die. We're living proof, that's straight facts. I reassure you so you know that. Can't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do. Can't nobody love me like you do, like you do, like you do. Love your energy, oh yeah. Said I love your energy, oh yeah. Your energy, love your energy, oh yeah. Said I love your energy, oh yeah. Your energy, baby.
I remember when Flinter was...
I'd like to taste a real Italian coffee, please.
What is the real Italian coffee?
Espresso. Espresso or Americano?
You mean black coffee?
Yes, Lavazza. Discover the Italian coffee experience in all its forms. Lavazza, more than Italian.
show you something you've never seen. And both you and I shouldn't be too shy about letting go for once. Come and be free with me. Just look straight ahead. Don't you stay behind. Don't stay behind. Trying to make you feel right. 'Cause the stars are aligned. Can I make up your mind? Follow me to the light. There is so much we can do in this life. Let it sink in. This is where we begin. All that you need to know. Now that you understand what I'm trying to show you, is that you and I shouldn't be too shy about letting go for once. Come, let your spirit glow. Just look straight ahead. Don't you stay behind. Don't stay behind. Try to make you feel right. 'Cause our stars are aligned. Can I make up your mind? Follow me to the light. There is so much we can do in this life. Let it sink in. This is where we begin.
But I am gonna do it off stream. Tomorrow will be Warframe, this, Tekken, and a few other fighting games too, as well as a whole bunch of other games too. I will see you tomorrow, bright and early at 9 a.m. See ya.